So figuring out how to create a good contract structure that, encourages growth, how to actually put more money in somebody's pocket so that they want to stay. That was the toughest thing to figure out.
For sure.
And so once we had that, I was able to step back from sales so that I could focus on the actual growth of the company, which is where a lot of realtors, in my opinion, fail.
Yeah.
So what? You're getting the top 10 of your town.
Yeah.
What does that mean now? Where do you go from there?
Yeah.
Right? Where it's like, if that's your goal, that's great. But that is just a never-ending chasing and battling where you're not diversified, right? As commercial realtors, you've got to fucking diversify. So if we put all our eggs in one friggin' market, we'd be done, right? So that's why we've expanded as well.
That's similar to us. Like, I think, we look at just the Ottawa market. It's like, okay, it's great. But I think we both, I think we talked about it. And we looked at it from almost like an e-commerce perspective. Like, why am I only here?
That's right.
Why am I only in Ottawa? Ontario alone is massive. And then you think about other markets, like now we're in Edmonton, Calgary, Halifax, like we're doing deals in all these different areas. And you think about it, you're like, well, why would anybody just want to stick to one market? Like, do you think it's because they just don't have big thinking, or you think...
Well, you know what? I just think the average realtor, I think it's only now getting popular that as a realtor, you're starting your own business, you are creating an actual brand and company. Whereas before, because I swept real estate under the rug for years because I just thought it was, not just like another career choice, like an electrician or a plumber or something. And not to say that to put them down. I mean, the average tradesperson makes way more than the average realtor. That's for 100%. Sure. But what I mean by that is that real estate to majority of realtors is a service. It's where you have a client, they're directing you to do something, and you're taking their direction and doing it.
Yeah.
Whereas a business owner is you're giving, and an advisor, right? You're giving your clients the direction.
Yep.
You're advising the client, which is the biggest difference. And if you're a person that thinks like that, then now you're thinking, okay, well, how can our services expand? So our our clients were going to Muskoka, buying a cottage. I'm like, okay, well, I would like to be a part of that advisory committee that you have behind you on why you should buy a cottage there or why you shouldn't. And then we have our clients going to Costa Rica, going to Florida, going to Texas. You're like, okay, well, I feel like we shouldn't be just referring that out. We should be a part of that transaction, and we should be able to keep them at arm's length so that we could be there. Because for me, and it's probably the same for you boys, is that my clients are not just a method for me to make a commission. Majority of my clients are part of my bigger network. And it's been proven. And now they're introduced. That's how one of the reasons why I got the show, one of the reasons why I got this education and technology piece that I'm working on, which is going to be fucking huge. And I wouldn't have got that if I just provided a real estate service.
It's networking. 100%,
That's right.
100%. I was having this conversation yesterday with a buddy of mine about how we would stay in real estate. Like, I can envision myself being in commercial real estate forever because of the networking and the connecting and just learning new things. It's great.
I think it's also like the way we look at it is a lot different. Like you said, like a lot of commercial agents or agents in general, they'll just be